For 3 endless years, they lived in fear. Every sound of boots outside their door meant humiliation, violence, and pain. They had been taken from their homes, stripped of their dignity, and forced into a nightmare they thought would never end. But one day, instead of the familiar khaki uniforms of their captors, they saw olive drab. American soldiers had arrived, not as enemies, not as conquerors, but as liberators. They were called comfort women, a name that hides a truth too painful to describe. Young girls, many still teenagers, forced into a system of abuse that broke their bodies and crushed their spirits. Day after day, they were used as tools of war. They lost their names. They lost their voices. They lost everything except the will to survive one more night. In those dark rooms, survival was not life. It was endurance. Every breath was a battle. Every sunrise was both a curse and a prayer. Then came the spring of 1945. The gates of hell opened, and on the other side stood American soldiers. The women had never seen uniforms like these before. They expected new torment, another set of cruel masters. But instead, the soldiers reached out their hands. For the first time, they were not looked at as objects. They were seen as human. Some cried. Some were too weak to cry. The soldiers themselves, young men barely older than the women, stood frozen in shock. They had trained to fight an enemy, but what they found instead was broken humanity begging for mercy. In the days that followed, the soldiers brought food, medicine, and blankets, but freedom did not erase the scars. Many of the women never spoke about their pain again. Some carried the silence for the rest of their lives. And yet, in every interview, in every surviving testimony, one image remained: the moment they saw those American uniforms. For them, freedom had a face, and it wore an American uniform. History is not just battles and dates. It is faces, it is voices, it is pain and survival. The story of these women reminds us of the depths of human cruelty, but also of the power of liberation. Never forget their suffering, never forget their courage, and never forget the day American soldiers turned nightmares into hope. Subscribe for more.